COVID enabled two things: the greatest centralisation of power that we've seen in generations. Blanket orders, you do this. And in doing so, it saw a prevalence of the most Victorian attitudes for people with disabilities that I think we've ever known. So you were all ranked on what condition you had, whether you were medically vulnerable. Your body and whether it worked or not, and how it worked, is the only thing that supposedly was of value to you. And as a result, our lives, disabled people's lives, were at the bottom, which is actually where the state has always wanted people with disabilities to be, because actually they do not have a solution to how we reinvent the services that the people with disabilities need, like speech and language therapy, physiotherapy, social care, children's services. All of these things we've never seen a strategy for, and we've never really given the resource to people in communities to redesign these services. The state knows it has been complicit in the disabling of people by not giving them choice and by breaking the system. And as a result, COVID was incredibly convenient for those that have power, the very few that have power, because it enabled them, under the guise of safety, to hide and mask what a broken system and what a broken society we have, okay? Social care has never been social nor caring. But in COVID, we couldn't prove that because no regulators came in, no family came in, whistleblowing went out of the window. So, and people that I cared for and loved, and I don't mind saying I loved, had no recourse to respond. If you have dementia, if you have a learning disability, for instance, all of these things make communication more difficult. Imagine how difficult communication is when you've got a mask in front of your face and you're living in a society and in an environment, and you're locked into an environment that you don't understand.